Now, last year we didn't have the chance because it was really crowded, even in the media and press day, to cover up MOZA Racing booth at GamesCom. And then this year, 2024, we're going to talk about loads of cool new stuff that they have. So, from wheels, bases, and pedals, and even some new pedals that I still haven't had, but we'll get to that part quite soon. We're going to check literally everything out. Let's go. Right from the start, we have a new steering wheel, which is MOZA Porsche Mission R steering wheel. And as you can see, it looks completely different what they had so far. It has, I think this is some sort of even different grip, because we usually have some sort of a leather with holes for better breathability, let's put it this way. And the screen in the middle, couple of knobs and buttons to adjust whatever you need inside the car, settings and stuff like that. But let's go further and check other wheels, because this will be hopefully quite shortly on a review. Then what we have here is, you already know, MOZA KS steering wheel. There was a review. Then MOZA Vision GS, which is already in the studio and it needs to be recorded, so you can expect the video soon about it, giving you more information about it. MOZA FSR, you already know literally everything about this steering wheel, one of my favorites from their portfolio. And we have MOZA GS V2P. Now, something that is more in sense of round wheels, we have MOZA ES, which comes usually with the R5 bundle, CS V2P. Now, this one I didn't have so far, as well as the RS V2, and we have the new MOZA ESX for Xbox. Now, all these wheels, most of them you already seen, but I'll try to grab as much as possible to give you more information about these wheels in general, and so you can get a closer look, actually, instead of just seeing them on a booth. Now, we have something here which is mostly designed for planes, and we have MTP throttle pedal. Now, as you can see, this right here is something, well, quite interesting for you guys that really love the simulations of flying an airplane, because you can see you have loads of possibilities to adjust inside the game already here. And with that, we have the AB9 force feedback base, which is flat. As you can see, it doesn't mount as a regular base. Then we have the MA3X side stick and the Z-axis module. Now, the side stick is possible to move because it has the same locking mechanism, almost the same as the steering wheel. Next to that, we have the SRP pedals. You've seen them; they come in a R5 bundle, and you need to get the additional pedal to have the complete set with brake, clutch, and the throttle. And now these are the new ones, completely new ones, the CRP2 pedals. These are already on the way to the studio, and of course you're gonna see a review quite shortly. A bit of a comparison to the first and the original CRP models, but as you can see, quite a different shape. We don't have that aluminum part that looks like really nice rounded. We have different springs over here, and carbon. I don't think this is an actual carbon fiber, looks like a sticker to me, but still some sort of a grip base from carbon that will, I don't know if this is more like a design or something similar to that. Then we have the handbrake, HVP handbrake, which you already saw in the review, as well as the SGP sequential shifter. Now, these two are outstanding when you pair them up together, and of course, they function really good when we're talking about the rally in general. And then we have the SGP shifter, which is an H shifter. Basically, this one I didn't have yet, but all in all, quite interesting because you have loads of options with the HVP handbrake, SGP sequential shifter, and finally the HGP shifter. So you can combine what depends on what you're driving. If you're driving GT racing with manual shifting, then you can go with this. If you're driving some sort of a rally, then you can go with SGP sequential shifter, or even GT at some point. Then we have the TSV truck steering wheel. You saw the review already of it, and nothing has changed here. But they added the multifunctional stalk, which has all the indication lights. We have possibility to turn on the wipers, and basically everything almost like in a real truck. MOZA Racing R21 direct drive base. Now you've seen this. I think this is V2, the second version, because past generation had the gold-plated quick release over here at this part. And let me just see at the back. Yeah, so you can see as the R16, it has the pedal connection, e-stop, USB, DC input, and then we have the brake shifter, and this last one is for the handbrake, and of course the power on button. The same design actually goes for the R16 and R21, so the only thing that is different is the torque. R12 direct drive base, you already saw that one. R9 as well. R5 in the bundle, you saw it, and then we have to cover the R3 base as well, which will be done quite shortly. Now here we have something new. This is still a prototype, and it's going to be done, I don't know at what point, but we're having here the MOZA Racing M Booster, which is, I don't know how they called it, something like possibility to adapt and give you more functions, but I don't have much information about it yet. We'll get to that part when eventually possible review sample arrives, and then we can definitely discuss. But as you can see, you have the CRP2 pedals right here and 4 cockpits, where one is with the VGS and R21 base. And then we have the KS steering wheel with, I think this is R5 and the R3 base. Finally, you can see this one in action for the plane, airplane simulations, and this one right here. Of course, you have the pedals as well, which they didn't exhibit on the front, but this is going to be quite interesting when paired up, and altogether you can simulate the flight as well and give you quite nice. Basically, you have now for sim racing, sim flying, and sim trucks as well, which is outstanding. Altogether, what I can say about MOZA Racing booth at GamesCom 2024, they presented one new wheel, which is the Porsche one, and this is the Mission R, which looks quite different than every other wheel that they have. But we have one for the Xbox, so MOZA ESX for Xbox, and well, you'll see the Vision GS quite shortly on the review. Just need to come back from Gamescom to actually record everything. And of course, we have the CRP2 pedals, which will be also in a dedicated review, so you can check all the details there and give you more information about it. All in all, as last year, this year as well, MOZA did really impress with the booth, giving us some quite new cool stuff in general regarding sim racing and everything altogether. So guys, thank you for watching, stay tuned, and see you quite shortly. Bye bye.